Talia Nelson was sentenced to 32 years in prison following the death of her 14-year-old son on Monday morning after entering no contest plea to aggravated manslaughter of a child and aggravated child abuse. Nelson's son, Zaki, died on January 1st, 2024. The sentence comes just over a year later. Daytona Beach police said that the teen weighed 33 pounds when he died, and a medical examiner determined he was malnourished. Zaki was also covered in bed sores. Nelson was arrested on the charges of first-degree felony murder, aggravated manslaughter of a child, and aggravated child abuse. Nelson told investigators her son suffered from a rare bone disease, along with lactose intolerance and bulimia. However, Nelson hadn't taken her son to see a medical professional since 2000. This case brought tears to my eyes when I saw the condition of our teenager victim. State Attorney R.J. Larissa said about the case, "It is incomprehensible for a mother to neglect and torture her own flesh and blood to the extent we uncovered in this case. How could she watch her son suffer for weeks and months and years until he weighed less than a typical 7-year-old child? Heartless and cruel are words that come to mind. May he rest in peace and may she be forever haunted by her brutal and vicious crime."
Yeah, she just ain't care.
Would you call that negligence?
I call it negligence, child abuse, everything you want to. I believe that she need to go to prison for a very long time.
I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand that these drugs that these parents be on, these hardcore, these heroin, the crack cocaine, the deep drinking, you go numb to shit, but your addiction. And I'm not saying it's right, but I understand that this woman has an addiction. She may have, that leads me to believe that this woman is out here messing with things, at an alarming rate that's intoxicating her. You mean to tell me you was sober all 4 years and watched this take place? You got to be dealing with some type of drugs, man.
Child Protective Services, Child Protective Services. Ain't nobody care to look for this kid? Yeah, because at the end of the day, we all got whole other people accountable as well. But not taking a light off of her because she was wrong. You're a parent. This kid trusted you as his mother. And you let this kid down, you ultimately leading to this kid dying.